Hello friend and welcome. Today we are organizing and decluttering my linen closet. I love organizing and having an organized home, but my linen closet has gotten out of control because there is no system in place. So we are fixing that today. Wait till you guys see the final results at the end of this video. It looks so good, but more importantly, it's functional. It was super simple and it was super affordable. So make sure you guys stay tuned so you can see the final results and get some organization inspiration along the way. So I did want to take just a couple moments to introduce myself. I know that I have some new subscribers, so I wanted you to just get to know me. My name is Melissa. I live in Florida, and I've been with my hubby for almost 20 years now. We grew up together. We've known each other since we were kids. We have 2 children together. We have a boy and a girl. Our son Tyler is 15, and our daughter Taylor, she is 18 years old. So we also have a 3-year-old yellow lab named Charlie. You will see him a lot in my videos. He's always hanging around and supervising, as I call it. So a fun fact, up until this current school year, I was an elementary school teacher for many years. And before that, I was a stay-at-home mom with my kiddos when they were younger. So that was in my early 20s, and now I am back at home, but the kids are older, so it's a little different. So I have been a young mama at home raising babies and doing college during all that time. I have been a working mama, and now I am back at home, but the kids are a little older. I just have Charlie to chase around and pick up after during the day. So just know, whether you are a stay-at-home mom and you're raising your babies and chasing toddlers around, or you're a working mom and you're having to do all the house chores when you come home, just know I've been there. I know what it's like, the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, the ugly, and all of the stuff in between. And I'm here if you ever need to vent or chat, or just simply get some motivation to keep on going when you are just tired and you want to throw in the towel.
Every time I fall asleep, I dream of you. Wishing that you're here with me. You know it's true.
So right now I'm just going through all of the blankets and the items that I had stuffed in that closet. I'm getting rid of a lot of items. A lot of this is just comforters that we've collected over the years. Some of them I do want to keep for when we have guests over. This is usually what my kids go through when they have friends staying over. They'll just go to this closet and grab some blankets for their friends. So of course I do want to keep some. I love when the kids have friends over and it's loud and crazy, and my kids are getting older now, like I mentioned earlier. So I feel like those times are not happening as often as they did. So when they have friends over and it's loud and crazy and, you know, they're swimming in the pool or playing video games, or I hear them giggling in their room, I really enjoy it so much because it just doesn't happen as often. And I know I'm kind of coming up to the end of all of that, as sad as that sounds. It's just so mind-boggling to think that my daughter is 18 years old. I did have her very young. I was a very young mom. I had her at 19 years old, but I wouldn't change a thing. I think we did a really good job. We were young parents, but we buckled down and we did it. So if you are a young parent, don't ever let anybody tell you that you cannot raise your kids good or that you can't be a good parent, because that is just not true. Our kids turned out amazing and we are so proud of them, and we're proud of ourselves too. So with that being said, I have been taking care of my home and organizing, cleaning, cooking, and doing all of those homemaking skills for going on 20 years. It's so crazy how fast it goes. And to be honest, probably longer than that. I lived with my dad and he worked, and I remember we had to like wash our laundry and hang it up on the line and cook dinner and make sure it was done when dad got home. So My sister and I, and my brother too, but mostly my sister and I, we were doing all the adult stuff pretty young.
know it's true.
So right now I'm just sorting through and folding pillowcases and organizing everything so we can put it in the baskets that I purchased. It feels so good to finally get this done. It was really easy to do, and I just honestly looked online at like Pinterest for ideas on how to organize it. I mean, obviously it's just your linen closet, so it's not very difficult, but I wanted to make it look cute but also efficient. That's always the most important thing to me whenever I'm organizing. And if you guys watch my other videos, you know that I love to organize. It just makes it so much less stressful and your mind is clear, which I think is so important because we have so much going on in our minds as moms. I can guarantee you when I was folding this laundry and going through these pillowcases, I had 20 other things going on in my mind. I mean, even right now, I'm wondering what I'm going to do for dinner because the stew meat was still frozen. And I need to make an appointment for Charlie to see the vet. I need to also call pest control so they can come over. I've been seeing some palmetto bugs in our house. I need to make an appointment for the dentist for the kids. I keep putting it off. My son is getting surgery soon on his ACL and I'm stressed about that. My daughter works 20 minutes away from home and she has to get on the highway to drive and it worries me, and on and on it goes. And I need to make sure he's caught up with his shots, Tyler, and all of this stuff, and then everything they're going through, and not to mention what you're going through as the mom, like just as your own person. So anyways, that is why it's always been so important to me to make sure I have a clean and organized home. That doesn't mean it's not lived in, but I like to have it organized. I don't like a lot of clutter. It just helps so much to be able to think clearly and to focus on the more important things.
Collecting your parts. I know you're hurt and it might be a while. I don't feel bad, not with how it's been. Do you feel bad with how you've been? Do you feel bad or anything?
So now I have all of the sheets and blankets organized and put away the way that I want them. So we are going to work on the toiletries. I do want to start storing the toiletries, like the extra surplus, in this closet in some of these baskets. The kids, when I go shopping, are always like, I need shampoo, or I need toothpaste, or I need a toothbrush, or toilet paper. So we do have closets in our bathroom, but they're pretty small. So I thought it would be nice to put things that somebody always needs in the closet. That way they can kind of shop the closet before they come and ask mom.
Over and over, you feel the weight on your shoulders, the world pushing in, time and time again. Feels like an ocean, like chaos in motion, out there drifting, always spinning.
So as you can see in this basket on the right, I have the bar soap, Q-tips, cotton balls, a first aid kit. Somebody always needs a Band-Aid. Instead of having to go downstairs to the medicine cabinet, it'll be nice to have that. Extra body washes and shampoos, and of course toothbrushes and toothpaste just in case.
Stars on stars and miles unknown. No matter where you go, the one thing you should know
So here I'm trying to get this large basket on the bottom shelf of the closet, and it's not fitting. I did measure everything, but just the shape of it and trying to fit it in, it was not working. So I actually end up having to run back to Marshall's. This is where I got all of the wicker baskets for a different shaped large wicker basket, and I lucked out. I did get one that was a little smaller. It was also on sale for about half the price of this basket. So these medium-sized baskets, the one I'm holding in my left hand, they ranged anywhere from $12 to $15, and I think I purchased 3. The white baskets with the brown handles I purchased from Target, and I believe they were $12. The small wicker baskets that I'm going to place at the very top shelf were, I think, $7 or $8. And then you will see when I run back to Marshall's to get a different large basket, like I said, it was on clearance. I think it was like $25. So it really wasn't that expensive to get these baskets. You know, you don't have to get cute baskets. You can go to the Dollar Tree, whatever works for you. I just wanted it to look cute, but also, like I said earlier, functional, and there's nothing wrong with wanting things to look nice at all. I think sometimes people, you know, can hate on, I don't want to say hate, but can give others a hard time if they try to make something look nice or aesthetically pleasing, and it's just natural for humans, in my opinion, to be drawn to, you know, visually pleasing and stimulating things. There's nothing wrong with that at all, so never feel bad. Obviously, I think the first priority should be making sure it's functional, but I think it's okay to make it look cute too. There's nothing wrong with that. So I stuffed these 3 comforters in this large basket. It fits wonderful. I did have to end up getting rid of another one, but it's fine because we don't have tons and tons of people over or use these very often.
The one thing you should know, I'll be there, be there, be there. Every night and every day. The one thing you can say, I'll be there.
I did purchase some black labels for the baskets just so we know where all of the items are that, you know, maybe we can't see like at the top shelf, but they had not come in yet when I filmed this video. So I will have to show you guys those at a later time.
Be there, be there, be there. Stars on stars and miles and
So here I'm just doing some rearranging. I thought it would make more sense to have the shampoos and body washes first in a more sturdier basket and also not on the top shelf. I'm pretty short, so is my daughter, so if we have to reach up to this top shelf right here, I don't want any heavy objects like a huge bottle of conditioner to fall on our heads. And also we go through those items more often than the toothbrushes and toothpaste that I swapped them out for. We go through these items right here more often. So it just made sense to have it at eye level where it's very easy for us just to open the closet and grab a bottle of shampoo. And as I'm looking here, I'm like, you know, speaking of making it make more sense, let's put the cotton balls and the Q-tips, let's swap the baskets that I have the pillowcases in just because we also use these items more often. So that's what I'm doing now. And I feel like this is what organizing is. You just have to rearrange, tweak, and see what works for you. You'll also notice that I leave the tags on all of these baskets. I'm just feeling things out, seeing how it fits, what works, what doesn't work, and if I need to bring anything back or exchange it, I will. So here is what the closet looks like now. It's so much better than it was. It was so cluttered and stuffed full of everything. And now it's just so much cleaner and organized and decluttered. It's so much easier to grab items, to know where the items are. It's more visually stimulating, which I like, and it just works. So I'm loving this so far. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you guys soon.
And it don't matter what I want when I'm awake, 'cause at night I still won't ever give myself a break. And I know that all the voices can't be true.